All right, guys, so we're on day 2 of our challenge. And if you guys don't know what it is, it's me learning Unreal Engine in 7 days from scratch. So I'm gonna update you guys what happened in the last day, day 1, and then we're gonna be discussing where I'm gonna try to go today. And if you guys don't know, my name's Pablo, and this 7 days, the show where every single week I'll take a challenge and try to achieve something amazing after a week. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was one of the best learning experience I had in a while. And the reason is nothing went right. I like to actually mention a piece of a poem called If from Rudyard Kipling that actually says if you can meet with triumphant disaster and treat those imposters just the same. And the reason why I'm saying that is it's because yesterday things didn't go right. Okay. And it's something that I feel a lot of times people will sometimes not even try things because you are afraid to fail. Okay. Failing is really bad. Now, did I fail on the challenge? No, I still have way too many days. I'm gonna be able to catch up to where I want to be, or so I hope. But the problem is, every time you find hurdles, it's very easy for you to say, hey, you know what? Things are not working out. Let me try again next week. Okay. In reality, I have to judge myself, and that's what you should do. Like, it's fine. I love to have you guys actually seeing what I'm doing and maybe get inspired or maybe help push myself to actually achieve something. Okay, that's my goal in here. But in reality, it is very easy to quit. Okay, I could have quit. I could have said, hey, I need to deal with some issues I'm having with the software, all that stuff, and I'll try again next week. But no, I start 7 day challenge. I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Now let's talk about the issues. So first issue, it wasn't really an issue. I'd say the best thing was for me to update from version 5.54 to version 5.6 of Unreal Engine. That is the latest one and has a lot of extra things. Now the classes I'm gonna be actually taking on YouTube, they are 5.54, 5.52, and all. So 5.6 just for me because after the end of this challenge, I'm not going to just abandon Unreal Engine. I gotta actually try to work on it as well on my free time when I'm not doing challenge, what means 2 in the morning on a Friday. But anyway, the point is, so I downloaded that and that was fine. And I started planning. I'm gonna start the video right now and I'm gonna start in the engine and start work and then start learning. And guess what happened? So as soon as I start the engine, it told me I had to download Xcode. Sorry. So I had to download Xcode. Could not start Unreal Engine without it. Okay, fine. So let's go to Xcode. Let's download it. Can't download because I don't have the latest version of the OS for my Mac. Now, the main reason why I don't have the latest version is because every time a new version comes out, it usually will cause issues with the Adobe suite. Okay, so when I was in college until a month and a half, 2 months ago, that was a major issue. They asked us not to update a lot of times the OS because there was no support from Adobe. So a lot of times in the motion film, I would have issues being able to finish my project. So I try to hold on to update until I don't have a choice. And that's what happened. So I had to update that. And then I had to download a lot of other things on Unreal because if you guys don't know, there's a lot of free resource on Unreal. If you guys try to learn, you have a lot of scans. So you don't have to create a lot of your environments. You have things that you can just download to help you build your environment. Okay, like buildings, rocks, terrain, water. So I had to download that. So I also downloaded a couple of more development tools for Unreal, just in case I need, so I don't have those issues. Now, I have good internet. It's not like each one of those things took forever to download. The problem is I couldn't just sit behind, the computer waiting for one thing to download and then click on the next one. So if it told me it would take 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I would come back later. Oh, still going, go in, do whatever I had to do. Most I had some videos I had to edit and everything. So this was pretty much yesterday. So yesterday, the last thing I did was open Unreal and see if it worked. And it did, and it was great, but it took most of my day because you guys also have to remember every single person in the world cannot just be dedicated to sit behind the desk and do something. A lot of times you have family commitments, and most of the weekend right now. So I had a few things I had to do. So I done then. I couldn't really study because I know what some people may say. I could have just watched the classes, but if I cannot follow the classes and do the things that is being shown, the amount of information I will actually learn is not enough. So it took yesterday for time to get some stuff ahead. Okay. So things that I could do today, instead of that, I just finished yesterday. So today I actually had more time because even today I don't have every single hour of the day, just like anybody that works a 9 to 5 or even, it's summer right now. You may spend some time with your family before you sit behind the desk and actually try to learn something. So today I actually gonna get more involved. I'm gonna spend more time working on it. And then tomorrow we're gonna have a video that gonna hopefully show that I actually produced something. Okay. Now again, remember guys, I have zero experience on Unreal Engine, so that means don't expect to see something really cinematic, but I will be showing you guys how far I went, what problems I had, what things I feel I didn't expect to be as hard, things that I thought were going to be extremely hard and are so easy, at least for me. So we're going to be talking about that more tomorrow. But I want to update you guys today in everything that happened. Just so you guys remember, if you're going through life or anything, if you're trying to learn a language, if you're trying to learn a skill, things are never going to just work. Or at least most of the times, they're not just going to work, okay? Anything can happen. But never let things like that put you down. All right, guys. So I really appreciate you all being here. Always remember, my name is Pablo. This 7 days. Leave a comment, give me a like, and subscribe to the channel because this helps us a lot in the most brand new channel. Guys, thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great end of the day, and I see you in the next one.